So many times in life we will face things that are unexpected. And to be honest, when I created this channel, I was just bent out on the idea of teaching love compatibility in astrology. But I quickly found that this is becoming somewhat of a opus magnum for me. The mind of a Scorpio man laid out for you. Perhaps this is something I can leave to my children one day when I'm gone to look back on. There's nothing better I would want for my kids to understand the lessons of pain and wisdom that their father experienced in life and that they can learn. So if you're new here, welcome back to the Scorpio Scriptures podcast. I'm your host, Master J. This is where we talk about astrology, all things Scorpio related, and the expansion of consciousness. And today, we are going to expand on the consciousness of pain. See, Scorpios overall, anyone with the Scorpio placement will have quite the difficult and extreme life. Not that life is difficult already for everybody, but the placement of the Scorpio sign tends to take it in a different way because they are connected to the end of cycles. They are connected to rebirth and death by the planet of Pluto. They experience these things in such a profound and deep way, and it truly changes them. So I share this story a lot, but I believe it's almost been 12 years ago. One of my best friends committed suicide, and I grew up with this guy. I used to bike to his house in the summertime, and I used to play the game StarCraft with him. We would bring my laptop to his house and we'd play StarCraft. One of my favorite games. It's why I still play it today. And you know, the pain of losing somebody, the pain of losing a family member. They say time heals all wounds, but to be honest, it never goes away. It never goes away. I still feel the same pain that I felt when I think of it as pretty much on the day it happened. Pretty much on the day I found out. I still remember it. And two people that I've been very close to have ended their life in this world. And it was just a couple years after one another happened. And I remember how it affected me. As crazy as it seems to say, I would admit that if had that not happened, I may not be here right now. And if had those events may not have happened, I may not be as successful as I am right now, and as dedicated to the work that I do. See, pain is an energy. Pain comes from love. The pain that we feel when we lose people, we can only feel it if we truly love them. And pain is something that we will all feel. You and I will have those days in our life where we don't feel like waking up. We want to stay in bed all day. We want to quit. We want to stop working. We just want to enjoy comfort for a while. But we will quickly remember that life waits for nobody, and that time waits for nobody. See, when my friend left this world, I had made it up in my mind to live life enough for the both of us, enough for all three of us. And pretty much for the last decade, every single day of my life, I've been obsessed with reaching my full potential. I've been obsessed with helping people. I've been obsessed with expanding my consciousness, my understanding. Perhaps in an attempt to justify the pain that I felt. Perhaps an attempt to balance out the pain that I have felt. Pain can destroy you. The pain that you feel can eat you up inside. It makes you feel sick. It makes you want to vomit. It makes you want to not move. It makes you want to cry. It makes you angry. But what good is doing those things? What good is being the person who stops because of pain? Use the pain that was caused to you to propel you, to skyrocket you into another plane of existence. We experience negative things in life. We experience dark things in life. And it adds contrast. For if there was no pain, there would be no pleasure. For if there was no sadness, there would be no joy. For if there was no light, there would be no dark. And sometimes things will happen to you, and that pain will last forever. But are you going to allow yourself to sit and mope around? Or are you going to use that pain and turn it into something better for yourself, better for your future, better for the people you love, better for your legacy, better for your bloodline, better for your children, better for your loved ones, better for your family? As people, we have a duty to the ones that we love. We have a duty to be our best. For isn't that what life is about? To love others as much as we can while we are still here. We still have the opportunity. I believe, truly, all the pain that has been inflicted upon us and upon you, you are still here because the love you feel for others outweighs it. For love is the beginning, love is the source, love is the substance of all. When you love others, doing that extra work is but simply an act of devotion towards your child, towards your father, towards your parents, towards yourself. When you deal with that manager at work who is annoying you because you need to pay the bills for your children, it is an act of devotion. When you call out home sick from work to take care of your wife, to take care of your child, that is but an act of devotion. All things that pain will normally cause are transmuted by love into acts of devotion. And it carries us further. It makes us stronger. It makes us better. For love is the source and love is the substance. All the pain that you feel, it doesn't feel as bad when you transmute it with the love that you have for others, with the love that you have for life, and you are able to accept it. You are able to grow from it. To feel pain is to simply be human. To feel pain is to feel a cycle of life, the rhythm of life. When the fall comes, the leaves fall off of the trees, and the harsh cold winter comes, the desolate cold, with the aspect of destroying, with the aspect of freezing, with the aspect of killing off the old to bring into the new. And then spring comes forth and we will become rowdy and jump forward. And then the summertime we will feel the heat of the sun and its life-giving rays. And the cycles continue, and it continues and it continues. We will live and then we will die. We come from the material of the earth, and back there we shall go. Energy can never be created or destroyed, only transferred. And if you look at the Earth has always had the same amount of mass, the same amount of energy, hasn't it? But it is constantly being manipulated, created, destroyed, transmuted. Just like the energy of pain can be transmuted into the energy of love, into the energy of the creation. Energy can never be created or destroyed. We rise from this earth, we will fall back into the earth, into the stardust, into the galaxy, into where we came. Why are you still here? After all the pain you have been through? Is it love that has carried you forward?